We have a nature that we're born with that fights against God. And so the flesh wars against the spirit, and the spirit is against the flesh. But letting you know that it's not talking about the spirit-filled believer is because it said, and these are contrary to one to the other. You understand what I'm saying? So that ye cannot, that particular verse 17 is talking about a person who is locked in the flesh. So that ye cannot do the things that you would. You understand what I mean? You see what I'm talking about? You looking at that 17th verse, Sister Cynthia? Yeah, he's writing to the saints. But what is he explaining? A condition where the flesh is warring against the spirit and the spirit against the flesh. And the end result was so that ye cannot do things good. Now he was warning though that church that if ye live after the flesh, how do you put that? If you go up, he's talking about biting and devouring one another. What is that? Verse 15, what does it say? If ye bite and devour one another, take heed that ye be not consumed with one another. And then he goes to telling them, you understand, that if you manifest these things, you in the flesh. And in 1 Corinthians, he let him know, I can't even speak to you as in carnal. See, I can't speak to you as a spiritual, but as under carnal. See, you got to preach the truth so the folk that's in church that ain't right, hello, can get right. It's not an indictment of all the people in the church, because some people was living right. It was some folk in church that wasn't going with their mamas, were going with their stepmama. Come on, somebody. It was some real saints in the Corinthian church, but it was a whole lot of carnal hypocrites in there too. You understand? So that has reference, Sister, that has reference to the person who is struggling with the flesh. And as I said before, if you're fighting with something, it ain't dead. But the Bible said that if you've truly been sanctified, your old man have been crucified. I'm not saying we're not in a fight, but we wrestle with not against flesh and blood. My fight is with demons. I mean, you're gonna lose. I mean, if you got to struggle with your sinful nature, I'm talking about your sinful impulses, what you got on the inside of your mind. In you, your mind is sinful. And then you got demons attacking you too. Guess what? You lose. You lose, you lose. Over and out. You lost. Come on now. I got to have an advantage. Kill my sinful nature. Kill my sinful impulses. And then I fight with demons. But then, guess what? 2 Corinthians 10:5. Though we walk, and they ain't talking about the sinful impulses now. Though we walk in the flesh. There's two connotations here. It's talking about in this natural body. Paul said we do not war after the flesh. I can deal with some demons. Come on. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but they are mighty through God. To the what? Pulling down strong. Casting down what? Them thoughts that's on the outside trying to get in, I got something for them. You understand what I mean? I captivate them and I pull them down. But if I allow the devil to distract me, right? All right? Now I'm not pulling them down. I'm entertaining them. And what the Bible said, when lust is conceived, that's why you don't toy with the devil. That's why you attack those thoughts and you arrest them and you throw them down. Because you start listening to them. Y'all have me say there's a thin line between temptation and conception. See, once lust is conceived, you understand what I'm saying? Then it brings forth sin. That's why you got to identify. So if you got the Holy Ghost, then you have a radar system. When a thought that's unlike God enters into your mind space, your radar pick it up. You say that ain't God. I don't care what kind of thought it is. It could be a thought of envy. You could be sit up in church and somebody could be singing or something. And they'll say, she thinks she's something. But if you got the Holy Ghost now folk that don't got the Holy Ghost, they can't detect. They think they right. They be like, yeah, she do think she's something. But if you got the Holy Ghost, your radar going to say, beep, 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 beep. I'm pick up some foreign thoughts in here. And you know what you're going to do? You're going to rest it. You said, Satan, Lord, she's singing good. I'm glad she can sing like that. God bless her. And you know what I'm saying? You grab it. And then what you do with it? You throw it down. See that? The weapons of our warfare are not carnal. We can deal with demons. You understand? But if if you struggling with your sinful tendencies that's in your mind, you understand? Then your old man is not dead. You can't struggle with a dead person. I mean, if you can, show me how you do it. You snatch him up out of the casket and flip him. Then he get up and kick you. Oh no, come on, y'all come on, please. If that happened, guess what? He was faking. He was playing possum. Your old man ain't dead. He was faking you out. You wrestling with your flesh. You wrestling with something that's alive. But I'm going to say it again. Paul taught us in Romans 6, if you've truly been sanctified, truly. Now this is true holiness right here, what I'm teaching now. If you've truly been sanctified, your old man is crucified, which means he is dead. Now that's a reality right there. If any of y'all experience the reality, you know I'm talking real. People that don't experience that reality think it's a fairy tale. They say, y'all just talking like that, but y'all know y'all can't. Y'all ain't living holy. Ain't nobody perfect. Everybody gonna do something wrong, and y'all know y'all is. You sin, I sin, everybody sin. I don't judge everybody. You understand? But those of us who have experienced the reality, you understand what I'm saying, of living holy, you got to maintain it. If you lose it, go back and get it. Don't change your doctrine. Don't change your belief. If you lose it, like Paul said, what did Paul say? I mean, what did John say? 1 John 2:1. He said, little children, I write unto you that you sin not. But if any man sin, you lost it. Go back and what? Get it. Don't compromise and change your doctrine and go to acceptance and say, well, I can't do it. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right. Any other questions?